So we're going to conclude this now, and we'll pick it up. But here's the answer. We should embrace an identity that calls out to all people to recognize the oneness of God's authority in our creation. We should embrace an identity that at once dignifies our blackness and our history of being descendants of the people of the African continent in such a way that we don't separate ourselves from our human life and other human communities, but we distinguish ourselves in our message to the humanity. We should embrace an identity that pushes off of us all notions of low self-esteem. That if we have a broad nose and thick lips and hair shriveled up on the top of our heads like a raisin, that this is what Allah intended, and that in that form we have some special service to give mankind. This is the identity that we should embrace for ourselves. And it should be identified with a figure that has something in common with us. And so Imam W.D. Muhammad, in his wisdom and in his guided language and in his guided role, and as time goes on, I will talk more about that, his guided role. He gave us some language. He called us for the first time Bilalian, 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 referring to the close companion of Muhammad, the prayers and the peace be on him, Bilal, the African, the Habasha, from Ethiopia, what is now called Ethiopia, or Habashi people. Black-skinned African who had been enslaved by Meccan society, had no dignity of rights, had no public expression, had no respect for his humanity, had no independent choices, had no public dignity, public expression of pride, crushed life, just like us. But a man who became turned on to the idea that if you want to free yourself from slavery in this world, absolutely, then turn yourself to the one who created your humanity and turn your will and your mind over to that one. And that will free you from all would-be slave masters. And then come to an awareness to call mankind to that perspective. What could there be that is a more beautiful identity than that for the African American people? Thank you very much. Peace be on you. Assalamu alaikum.